स्पोर्ट्स से जुड़ी किसी भी छोटी या बड़ी अपडेट के लिए सब्सक्राइब करें स्पोर्ट्स तक और साथ ही किसी भी नोटिफिकेशन को पाने के लिए बेल आइकन को दबाना ना भूलें।
So Shane Watson's also one of those who's giving T10 cricket a shot. Shane, how's it gone so far? I mean, what's the one big difference that you see between 20 overs cricket and 10 overs cricket?
There's just a bit more pressure on you from a batting point of view, to be able to score a fair bit quicker. And obviously, a bowling point of view, it's all defence from ball one. So it's a different challenge. It's been a great experience. The quality of players who have played this tournament have meant that it's a very high quality tournament. And from my point of view, it's been able to sort of expose a different part of my batting, especially to be able to see where it's at.
Sometimes every ball's an event because you got 2 overs to bowl as a bowler.
It is, absolutely, and from a batting point of view as well, every ball's an event. You can't really have too many balls to be able to see get your eye in. So it's a great challenge. It's only going to improve the skills of T20 as well, because people are really realising what's really possible now.
Any flip side, because some would think a lot of people who turn 35 might look to move away from international cricket, go this way.
No, not really. But obviously, with some of these leagues, different leagues, all 2020 leagues or a T20 league, a T10 league, it obviously means that there's some more options for players now. You don't just have to be playing international cricket to be able to get exposure and be able to be a professional cricketer, so that's only a good thing for the game. But of course, the priority always has to be international cricket, because that is the ultimate.
Your thoughts on the upcoming India-Australia series? How do you see that going? How does Australia make up for the absence of Smith and Warner?
Oh, look, I think this is India's best chance to be able to win down in Australia. There's no doubt it's a big hole to fill with Steve and Dave missing out. But there's no doubt we've got the quality of players to be able to score the runs that we need. Our bowling stocks, our bowling attack is very strong, but so is the Indian batting lineup as well. So I think it's just going to be an awesome Test series to be able to watch. But again, I think it's definitely India's best opportunity to be able to win down under.
Which Australia do you see turning up? Because Michael Clarke said the other day, if you mellow down against the opposition, sometimes you might lose out on victories as well. So there's that external pressure as well.
Oh, look, the best Australian team has to turn up. And in the end, every individual's got their own way of getting the best out of themselves. Some are aggressive, some are more just in their own space. So it just depends on your own personality of what gets the best out of you. So collectively, if everyone's at their best, then the team's going to be performing pretty well.
Have you had a look at the young Prithvi Shaw, the 19-year-old? He's out injured at the first Test match for sure. Perhaps a couple of Test matches. He injured his ankle in the tour game. How big a blow do you think is that?
Yeah, look, that's a big blow for India. Obviously, getting 100 on debut, and just the skill that he's got would have been a great experience for him to be able to play, the whole Test series. So it's a big loss. There's no doubt. But the calibre of batting that India have, they're not going to lose that much out of someone like Prithvi, because the backup they've got's pretty incredible as well.
How big a factor is Virat with the bat these days? Perhaps particularly because there's no Smith and Warner in the opposition.
Look, of course Virat's going to play a huge part. There's no doubt that he's an incredible player. But there's a lot of incredible batsmen in the Indian team as well. So obviously Virat will stand out, but there's a number of guys who will put their hand up and can put their hand up as well. So there's no doubt the Indian batting stocks are very strong.
One of the reasons why India is excited perhaps is because they got 20 wickets each time in South Africa. When they went to England, they almost got 20 wickets all times that they got an opportunity. But is it tougher to bowl in Australia, to purchase wickets in Australia? Longer boundaries, the ball, Kukupura ball will sometimes get softer, so it's going to be a stiffer challenge for the Indian bowling attack, you think?
Oh yeah, there's no question. Compared to England, the ball swings around and does something most of the time. South Africa, depending on the wickets, there can be a bit more in it for the bowlers. Whereas Australia, a lot of the time, depending on how the wickets are prepared, they can be very, very flat, and the Kookaburra ball really doesn't do much apart from about 10 overs with the new ball. So it can be a big challenge. But look, India have got probably one of their strongest bowling lineups they've had for a long time, especially from a pace point of view, and a little bit different as well, with obviously Bumrah, who provides a different angle, a different speed. So that's going to be a good challenge for the Aussie batsmen. But again, it's a best opportunity that India will have from a batting and bowling point of view.
One final question: if you sort of take the Aussie cap off and the expert hat on, how do you see the series going?
Oh, look, there's a massive home ground advantage for Australia. Australia hasn't lost too many times in history in Australia. So yeah, there's no question it's India's best opportunity to be able to win Australia, but it's still incredibly challenging to be able to win. Away, and especially the Aussies knowing their conditions inside out. So look, I still believe Australia's it's a big advantage that they've got playing at home. But again, India's got the players to be able to take them on.